enjoy January. Normally, it's always so cold and there is no sunlight, so I never feel like it's the beginning of a new year. I never feel like that's motivation. But this year, I guess I had a surprise. I was arriving home and I felt falling from the sky some sugar sprinkles, and I was really happy. That really makes me happy. I'm not used to see snow. But normally here, that's it. It snows for a day and then we continue with our lives. But then I was home and I looked through the window and I couldn't imagine what I was seeing. I never saw so much snow in my life. So I knew that I needed to go out and experience it. I was sick, by the way, but I didn't care. So I went and was so whimsical to see the place that you live in really white. Oh, and the noise that snow makes when you step on it. Oh, it's so perfect. I will never forget this special moment in my life. And for someone that comes from a country where never snows, unless it's in Serra da Estrela, it's more special, honestly. So I'm really happy with this beginning of the year. But I was just a little bit sad because I wanted to see the famous Parisian monuments, like with the snow falling off from the sky. But of course, because I don't live really in the center, I will never put myself in the transport because they don't work. They never work when it's perfect weather. So I couldn't imagine when it's snowing. So of course I stayed home. But then in the next day, I had classes, so I went to the center and I went to a park that's called Parc Monceau. I think it's like this that we say, and was really, really perfect to see. Normally, I've already been there and it was completely green, so it was really mind blowing to see a landscape completely changed. I can say that there was like some centimeters of the snow. Maybe I'm romanticizing a little bit, but for me it was really the highlight of this month, and it's just starting now. So maybe the rest will be just as sad as normally it is. Oh, and it was so really cute to see all the snowmen that people did, and there was even a little baby one that I found it so cute. Yeah, but honestly, this made me appreciate a little bit more all of the seasons. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say. I came here to this park. There is nobody here, so it's kind of perfect to record the video. Yeah, I think I want to read a little bit, and I think I should get to it because the sunset is in a few minutes, so I will do it. But it was really nice to have some peace. Yeah, I love to go to parks. It's a way also to appreciate the changing. So I'm doing a little pause in my study because I wanted to come here and talk a bit about my new agenda or planner, whatever you want to call it. So this is one of my favorite things about the beginning of a new year is to buy a new planner because you can decorate it and start fresh So I went to Muji because I already knew that I wanted a Muji planner because I really enjoy the paper quality, and also because you can really decorate it as you want because it's really minimalistic. So I chose a red planner because I was on TikTok and I saw a girl talking about numerology, and I discovered that my lucky color for 2026 is red. So I thought it would be appropriate, and I already put some stickers that a subscriber gifted to me. Thank you, Aunt. I think it's really cute with the two butterflies. And then in the first page, I have my contacts. A little I will fill it more. This is just for the first week, just to set it up because I need to start using it. I also starting to put pages for books and films. Then I will put like the ratings and the date of finish. But this is still really the beginning. I want to decorate it properly. The layout of this planner is like week here and then notes here, and I'm still adjusting to it, but for the moment I came up with this idea of here, of course it's what I have to do, and here I put the goals of the week, the habit tracker, the highlights of the week, the music of the week, and the thought of the week, and then it's normal to-do list. I never did the music of the week and the thought of the week, so I just give you some ideas if you want to also put it in your planners. I think choosing the agenda for the whole year is a really big decision, so take your time, okay? And also experiment because you always trying different layouts, different paper qualities, different sizes, so it's really a process. For the moment, I'm happy with this one, but I think Muji needs to start adding more colors because then there is just black and gray, and I prefer a bit of more colorful colors. But if it's gray or black, it's okay. I just need to put more stickers. So let's give here a better mood. Oh, I don't know how to light a candle. To give an aesthetic. So I just arrived from the public transportations. I have an advice. I don't know if you do something when you are on transport, but if you don't, please do something because you spend so many hours there. In the end of your life, you'll have another life in public transportations. That's scary. So I was reading this book, The Untethered Soul. I hope I didn't mispronounce it because I never heard of this word in my life, but also it's normal because my vocabulary is not the best. So this book is perfect for the beginning of a new year. I'm really enjoying it. In the beginning, I was thinking it was a bit too spiritual for me because the author says a lot like let it go, you need to free yourself, like release your energy. And I was like, okay, but how? But then when you continue reading it, you start feeling some changes. Even if it doesn't say to you directly what you have to do, you start feeling some changes in your life, things that normally would bother you, and then you are like, why would I be bothered by this? I'm going to find a chapter that I really enjoyed because I think this summarizes a bit of what we feel in our lives. The chapter, if you are interested in, is the 8, let go now or fall. In this case, it's really direct. Basically, the concept of this book is that we all are afraid. You can say that you aren't, but you are lying. if you are not afraid of anything, perfect. That's the goal of the book, so you don't need to read it. I believe that a lot of people are afraid. I'm afraid. I think I'm less afraid than yesterday, but I'm still afraid because life is scary, and that is the truth. And what this book talks about is that when you have fear in your heart, you create a blockage, and then your energy, your energy, you can call it energy, spirit, whatever you want to call it. He calls it energy because it's the things that you radiate to others, starts getting low. And basically this happens because we need to be in an awareness state, and then the world has a lot of distractions, and when you hear these distractions, you go to the zone of turbulence. That is what he calls it. And if you think about it, it really makes sense. Our life is sometimes it just lived in the area of turbulence, is when you feel stressed, overwhelmed with a lot of stuff that is happening, but you are not in control. You are being controlled by external factors, and he wants you to be in a state where you are watching yourself. I think, if I'm understanding this correctly, he even gives an example of when you are watching some series and then you forget yourself, you forget that you are there, and then you receive some message. Okay, I'm here. I was watching something, but I'm here. That is when you are aware. So the goal is to sit in that place of awareness. And when you are getting distracted, for example, some train, that happens to me a lot, is supprimé. Supprimé is when they cancel the train. You need just to, okay, accept it and let it go. Let it go right away. Otherwise, you'll create a blockage. This concept is not that this is really, oh wow, this is really new and surprising, but we never think about this. When we are in our lives, we don't think. We just get overwhelmed with random stuff that happens. And another thing that he says, when you are, because most of us live in that disturbed area, in the turbulence area, he says we should never listen to ourselves there. And what is the thing that we all do? We all have that little voice that is constantly there, talking and talking and talking, and the voice never stops. She's annoying, but she's always there. And sometimes we listen to it, and that's when we start creating some opinions, if I can say this, about ourselves. And yeah, we start doubting, we start asking. We shouldn't ask anything. We shouldn't ask anything. We should just live the life and experience it. So sometimes it's really important to, even if you don't like this type of books, when you read about life, you get more aware. That's what I feel. Because you start seeing things in a different perspective. I hope this makes sense for you. I don't know if when I explain things, I'm clear, but my advice for you to start this year is to start slow. And when you notice that your body energy is shifting, just be aware and just notice why it happened. And if you know the reason, ask yourself, is it really that important? Is it really important for me to keep this blockage inside? Or can I just let go? And I don't want to be like the author and just says, let go. Sometimes it's hard to let go, but if you start doing the effort, you are going to start to see that it's not that hard to let go. Of course, there are things that are harder than others, but in the end of the day, if you don't put your mind to it, because when you put your mind to it, it's worse. Just notice and ask yourself, do I need this? No. So having superstitions, unresolved problems, hate, kept here, just makes you live constantly in a prison, honestly. So yeah, I just want to encourage all of us, because I also need to work on this, to start getting out of our cage that we create and try to, little by little, to become freer. And I hope in the end of this year we can all say, that even if it's not every day, not every month, but we can say this year I felt what it is to be free. So yeah, I hope this is not long. Otherwise I need to cut. But yeah, wow. It's been like 2 years that I'm here, and these buildings still hit the same. Honestly, this is such a beautiful city. And the weather today, this is not normal. It's sunny in Paris. I decided to enjoy a bit of nature before I put myself into a study room. And I think nowadays study rooms are becoming a bit similar with mental institutions. I feel like my life lately has been a lot of study sessions. And that's what I'm going to do now. Another one. I just finished recording the part of this video where I talk about a book, and I just got enlightened. Okay, I need this. I got enlightened. Elsa, all this time, she had the truth. She has the meaning of life. I mean, I think Disney, all of the Disney songs, they are so profound. Here it is. Let it go. Let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go. Let it go. Turn away and slam the door. And what is the rest? I need to go get the rest of the lyrics. I don't care what they are going to say. Let the storm rage on. This week, like, snowed in Paris. Like, the cold never bothered me anyway. Of course not, like, all of the trains worked perfectly. Yeah, okay. It's funny how some distance makes everything seem small. And the fears that once controlled me can't get to me at all. The fears! She knows. It's time to see what I can do, to test the limits and break through. No right, no wrong, no rules for me. I'm free. Elsa, she knows. We are reading books when we can just hear Disney songs. Disney. I'm a fan, okay? I do like this. It was me. I hope this is recording. Oh my gosh, my glasses are very dirty. 1 minute. Very good book. Oh, this is making some noise.